Well, Richie, thanks for joining us. Not the result you would have wanted, but what about the performance?
Well, the performance was okay. I think what's really pleasing for me is you've got a team coming here who have to win to get in the playoffs, and they've come here set up to defend from minute one. So I think that's a big compliment to us and where we've come from. I thought our performance was okay. At times it was a little bit patchy. We played in front of them too much. And they've set up to obviously try and score on the counter, and their game plans work to a T. So I think what we need to get better at is when the game changes and we need to do something different. We've got Harry Smith on. We can play diagonally, we can play balls into him. We've never done that in the last 15 minutes, and we have to change the rhythm of the game. There's going to be times where we turn up and we play really good football and it works for us, but there's going to be times where we need to mix the game up. So that's something that we've not worked on. We need to get better at that. But again, I'll go back to my interview 6-7 weeks ago. We have a really good 14-15 players for the level. We just need to get a few little icing on the cake where we bring 2 or 3 quality players in, and I think we can compete with clubs like Tranmere who'll be up there again next year. And
this afternoon, it looks as if you had a penalty.
I'm not going to waste my energy on the last game of the season. I want to speak about the referee. The fans let it know what the part of his performance, and I just don't understand how all game he made 50-50 decisions, and the linesman was and he ended up going with his own call. So the linesman's put our throw in the first half, and the referee said their throw, and he stuck with that decision. Yeah, listen, I don't know if it was a red hand, a yellow hand, I don't know, but there's no way the linesman can guess. It was an hand up there, it hit a hand. I don't know. Listen, it hasn't meant anything today because of the nature of the game, but we do need to improve the quality and the character of our officials in this country, especially in the lower leagues. I think the referees at the top level are very good, but yeah, I think the character is one thing, the fitness is another, because some of the decisions. I mean, the booking here when the centre forward Kane Hemmings, he tried to lean in, he tried to bar foul, just falls himself to the ground. He gives their free kick and then booking to us. So it doesn't mean anything. If you're talking to him on a different day, I might be frustrated, but yeah, I'm not gonna let it. I've talked about it for a minute now, so let's move on.
The lap of appreciation, and appreciation, so much of it directed to you. The fans appreciate the transformation that you brought about in just 10 minutes, 10 weeks or so.
It's still bittersweet. I want to do this in front of a full house. So I like these lap of appreciations because I think the supporters deserve from the players and the staff the recognition through coming here every week and then travelling up and down the country and watching us for away games. But we want to do it. Sometimes I would have done it before the game, with 2 or 3 minutes before the game. I would have done it then. At full crowd, good atmosphere. People want to get on the tube with 5 minutes to go, and I totally get that. But let's fast forward 12 months. Let's hope our lap of appreciation is of more meaning and a bigger and better atmosphere here. I
think the new season's just 12 weeks away. How advanced are you with those negotiations? We've got all the directors over at the moment.
It's Martin's job to get these deals over the line. So again, I won't interfere in Martin's job. He's done it for long enough. He's mastered his profession. So I'll leave it to Martin, and when he tells me the deal's done, then obviously we'll let you guys know.
How important is it that you get the business done early?
It's important early in terms of pre-season, not so important, but when we go away on the 2nd of July, I would like to have as much of the squad together as possible, because I think that's where we get our social aspect of the group together, and I think it builds our bond. So that would be ideal. But I do think we've got a lot of players that are, it's quite strange. Usually get to the end of the season and you've got a dressing room where 10 players, 8 players might be disappearing. We've not got that. We've got a large percentage of the players in the dressing room will be here next year. We just need little moments of quality. You see it there in little patches where we should be scoring goals today, and we haven't. But again, that's just improving the team and getting a couple of, I think they're just the icing on the cake, because we have really good foundations.
Such a big afternoon. It was so good to see Tom James back.
Yeah, out for a long time, but he's a player of quality that everybody at the club knows. So again, we have to wait to see Tom's decision and see what his decision is, and then we'll move forward from that.
And what about the other absentees, the likes of Craig Clay and Dan Happy, both here today?
Yeah, I think Dan Hatt will be fit for first day of pre-season, which is fantastic for him. He's been a tough injury, and then I think Craig will probably miss a couple of weeks of pre-season. So as long as they're fit for, like I say, to go to Portugal, then I'll be happy with that.
Pre-season's going to come early. What is the preparations? I understand it could be Portugal. Any pre-season friendlies set up yet?
We've got our full rota of pre-season friendlies. We've got two in Portugal. So again, I think it's important that you get as many games as possible to balance it. 45 minutes, then building up to 60, and then probably 10 days, 2 weeks before the start of the season, you build up to 90 minutes. We want to start fast next year. We don't want to be chasing. When you chase, it's really, really difficult. I mean, I say that Bristol Rovers have scored 7 today and chased down something that was difficult to chase. But congratulations to Joey Barton and Andy Mangan, who's a good mate of mine. So I'm sure they'll be having a beer. Congratulations to them. But we want to come and do that the same next year.
This time next year.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Well done, Richie. Thank you very much.